Hello everybody, James here. Hey, I've kind of had a series going on with my cast bullet load workup for 300 blackout. Uh, my last video, I had a decent group of .820 using 16.5 grains of H110, and I got 2112 feet per second with a 137 grain cast bullet. And everybody in the comment section said, hey, kick it up another notch. So that's what I did. I loaded up 5/10 more grains powder to 17 grains. I also shot this group. Get it on camera here. These three here with 20.5 grains of CFE black and got 1937 feet per second with this same 137 grain cast bullet. Got a 1.8 inch group. So I kicked that up another 5/10. Well, let's do the CFE black first. It actually shot this, a 1.03 inch group at 21 grains of CFE black with that same 137 grain cast bullet. But I'd like to show you guys what 21 grains looks like in a 300 blackout case. I'm hoping I can get this in there where you can see it good. But that powder charge is right about where my thumbnail is, which doesn't leave a lot of room for your bullet. And the book says you can go to 22 grains, compressed load it says. But can you imagine putting 22 grains in that case? I mean, that would probably be to there. So anyway, I did get a really good load. I just don't like, I mean, it shoots good. That's a 1 inch group. Where are we at? There. Right there was my point of aim. But I just, it's real easy to not lose a few kernels of powder and everything just moving the case around. To me, it's, too full of a case. So now we go back to the H110 load of 17 grains. Now I'm using that AR right there with a 1:5 variable power scope on it. And 100 yards, the only hole I saw was this one with that 17 grain charge. Well, as I walked up, I found this hole and this hole over here. I can't even measure that with my calipers. I had to use my tape measure. But I got a 7¼ inch group. So, and the other strange thing was 16.5 grains, 2112 feet per second. 17 grains with this wonky group, 2053 feet per second. So I don't really know how to explain that, but I would say 17 grains in my gun with that 137 grain cast bullet. That's, like I said, it's the Lee 155 grain bullet that I modified the mold to make a flat base. But I would say we definitely overpressured the round, at least in my gun, at 17 grains of H110. Because it's a spread like that. So everybody said to keep going with it. I tried it. And that was the point of no return. It definitely liked 16.5, and 17 just was a little too much for it. So, thought that was kind of interesting. Now I know where my max is for that, even though it wasn't overpressured or anything like that. The primers and everything looked just fine. Brass looked fine. It was just too much for that combination, I guess. So, anyway, we did get, of all this testing, we did get two nice groups towards the end there. We have the 1 inch 1.003 group with 21 grains of CFE black. And I think that was, I didn't write down the velocity on that. What did I do in my book? (1,980 feet per second was the average with the CFE black load, and 2112 with 16.5 grains of H110, and like I say, 137 grain cast bullet. So I do have a sub 1 inch group and a almost 1 inch group. It was just 0.003 over 1 inch. So that's my results. Thanks for watching, guys.